the great Nnamdi Asomugha.
Nnamdi liked to play.
Nnamdi Asomugha, cornerback, Philadelphia Eagles, UC Berkeley grad.
I knew early on that this guy was a visionary.
Committed, dedicated, and so humble.
His heart is big as the United States.
There is something else out there that could end up changing your life.
Because of the impact that Nnamdi's made in their lives, they've changed everything for generations to come.
The Asomugha Foundation is all about reaching back, giving back, and helping to achieve success moving forward. Nnamdi, on and off the field, he does it all with greatness.
He always loved to help, even when he was little.
Giving back just, it was always something that, we did growing up. I mean, when you're doing it from the time you're 5 and 6 with everybody else in the house, then it just becomes a part of, what you do naturally. My parents would always bring in family members that were coming from Nigeria, and they were trying to get on their feet in the United States. We started to see that giving back nature and helping out. So that's, kind of how it trickled down to us.
My family were sports people, soccer, track. Nnamdi liked to play a lot, playing outdoors. He was #1 outdoor person.
He was probably arguably one of the best players in the nation coming out, but you would have never known that by your interaction with him. He's very, very unassuming, unpretentious guy. To spend any time with, any length of time, you fall in love with the young man because of who he is. He's a very genuine guy.
Going to Berkeley was one of the best decisions I've ever made, and the experience that I had there those 4 years was just outstanding. There were programs at Berkeley that combined with the football program that helped out with service.
He was always involved, and for him to be able to balance academics, athletics, the community service, you knew that, okay, this guy is destined for greatness.
The Asomugha Foundation started in 2005. My mom started a portion of it that was basically helping out with orphans and widows that were back home in Nigeria.
When my husband died, I had enough to eat or to take care of my children. But I come from a culture where if you lose a husband, it's like life is just hopeless. Nobody cares. I thought of these women not being able to take care of their children or even to have enough for themselves. Some don't have clothes or a good place to live. So I felt like they needed somebody to help.
When they see other people that are willing to come out and help them and that aren't even in Nigeria, to come back from the States, it's like a big weight taken off their shoulders.
ACT stands for the Asomugha College Tour for Scholars, and it started in 2007 with Nnamdi feeling the need to bring underprivileged kids who are high achievers in high school, giving them the opportunity to see what's out there as far as the environment in new cities and what college life is all about.
We've had students that have been homeless, but have 4.0 GPAs, and we've had students that both parents are killed. They live with their grandmother, but they're supporting the family, and they're 16 years old, yet they have a 3.8.
And that's the thing about being an inner city kid. The only thing you know is what's around you. So for you to really say, I want to go to college, or I want to go to Washington, D.C., kids aren't thinking like that. They're trying to survive that day.
A lot of them hadn't been out of their county, so getting them on a plane was, they all try to act like they're brave and everything. Then when we get on the plane, they start getting all nervous and scared. But it's fun once we finally land, because pretty much every hour it's a new experience, because on the tour there's a lot of surprises.
The kids got a chance to meet Lady Gaga and Alicia Keys before the performance. In Washington, D.C., they were invited to go bowling at the White House.
The real goal is just to open their eyes up to see something that's outside of their neighborhood and outside of their, realm of thought. Just give them something bigger to reach for. Just being able to find those students and see them and know that they're students that could go off in a different direction, but kind of grabbing them by the hand and showing them a different way and keeping them on that path. That's been the best part of it.
More and more kids now are going to turn from hanging out with the wrong people and then spend time saying, hey, I want to go to school, I want to learn, I want to get a college degree. A lot of these kids never thought about that stuff. And because of the impact that Nnamdi's made in their lives, they've changed everything for generations to come.
The recognition from the NFL and from different people that have seen the work that I've done with my team, it's very humbling.
Let that passion in you, let it show, let it shine. And people will surely want to do what you're doing.
I love his spirit, as well as just watching him as who he is as a player, as well as a member of the Asamoah family, and as a leader in the community. It really helps me to strive to do more and to give back.
It brings a tear to my eye just thinking about how much he's really impacted the world.
When I see him, I'm happy. I feel proud. I'm like, yeah, doing very well. But then he comes back, I tell you, you have to keep it up.